Kenobi.
Hey, NarendraTheComic here. Right now, we're just going to be reacting to this clip from Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's called Fight. Let them fight. That classic line from Godzilla, the first one, Ken Watanabe. Let them fight. Great line. Great line. Iconic actor. I would like to see him in Star Wars, actually. I think he'd do a great job. And oddly enough, it's not just because of The Last Samurai. While it's an iconic movie, I think the guy has so much range, and I'd love to see him in a lot of random stuff. And generally, he kind of kills it every single time. But Obi-Wan Kenobi, we've only seen episode 1 so far because, you know, shit's been going on. Other stuff been happening, and because of that, we haven't seen episodes 2 and 3 yet, and 4's gonna come out in a couple of days' time. So that's really not very good. We can't change it, unfortunately, because it's just how it is at this moment in time. But I am intrigued and interested as to what they do with this show. Episodes 2 and 3, I don't want spoilers. Don't comment spoilers. I'm sure there are not gonna be a lot of spoilers in this clip, but at the same time, I have no control over if you decide to spoil it or if there are spoilers in this 30-second teaser. But let's get to it. Let's go.
You've made mistakes. We all did. It's the past. Be done with it.
And what if I can't?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. New episodes streaming Wednesdays, only on Disney+.
Hey, that's it. That's it. When you see that chest plate, when you hear the scuba diving mask, you know what's gonna happen. Shit's gonna hit the fan. Someone's gonna get deaded. And I'm expecting Darth Vader to kill someone in this show. It's obviously not gonna be Obi-Wan, but he's gonna get someone. Someone's gonna get got by the big man himself. The big man in black. That's what I like to call him, because he is indeed a big man in a black suit. But I do think that the show has done a relatively good job as of now to distinguish the differences between the Obi-Wan we saw in Revenge of the Sith and that leading into A New Hope. Now, I do have a big question I need to ask you guys, because maybe I need to make an executive decision here, because we have only watched 1 episode. And we can't review them unless we watch them, because that's just how your eyes work and your brain works. You need to see it before you can review it, because if you're reviewing something you haven't seen, then you're an idiot. I know people have done stuff like that before, like saying, oh, it's trash, but I haven't seen it though. You shouldn't do that. You should always watch it and then decide whether it's trash or whether it's good. You can't just know off the bat. You need to see it to believe it. So the question is, should I just watch the episodes on my ones and review them on my own, or wait to watch them with NONSENSEI and then review them together? Because that might be over a prolonged period of time. It might not be this week. It might not be next week. I don't know when that's going to be. Maybe she might pop in for a video once in a week or something like that, but it's not going to be often. And because of that, and with all the shows coming up, with The Boys coming out, Miss Marvel and Obi-Wan, I'm kind of seeing a problem where if we're going to be doing 3 or 2 episode reviews a week minimum, I cannot really see us doing that together. Just comment below your opinion as to if we should review the shows together or if I should just do it separately, because separately I can do the reviews probably within a couple days. I can get them done, but if it's together, it will be quite far apart. So let us know your thoughts. I know I'd prefer to do them together, but considering the amount of stuff coming out, it seems pretty unreasonable to have her do that many reviews with so many other things going on as well. But that's just life. You can't have it all. You can have a lot of things, but you can't have it your way all the time. You can't. It's just impossible. You have to be like a billionaire to be able to have that type of life. And unfortunately, you know, we're not billionaires. It's just not the case. As of now, maybe one day, who knows? I'm not sure I'd want that much money, but at the same time, you could change the world in your own way if you had that much money. But, you know, Obi-Wan Kenobi looks good so far. I like aspects of it. I don't like other aspects of it. I think Reva, a bit of an annoying character, but I do believe that she's meant to be annoying, right? It seems like the other Inquisitors, the Grand Inquisitor, the 5th brother, are both a bit terse with her. They're like, hey, stop messing this shit up. And that's just from episode 1. That's what I'm getting. They're like, stop doing this stupid shit. We gotta handle this. Stop doing it. Because of that, maybe the actress is actually playing it how it's supposed to be played. Now, you can still argue the character's a bit here and there, but you can't really argue that the actress isn't doing what she's potentially supposed to do in the role. At the same time, you know, Star Wars fans are Star Wars fans, and people who don't like Star Wars don't like Star Wars. Most of the cast, I can happily say, are very big Star Wars fans. When you look at Obi-Wan Kenobi himself, Hayden Christensen as Lord Vader, Rupert Friend? I don't know what his name is. I know he's been in a lot of stuff over the years, but I always forget his last name. If it's Friend. The Grand Inquisitor should have been Jason Isaacs. He's a big fan of Star Wars. Then you got Sung Kang, Han himself, not Han Solo. Han from Fast and Furious, the greatest character ever created and put forward by the Fast and Furious series, might I add, is also a Star Wars fan. And for some reason, the person playing Reva isn't. And it's the same thing with the sequel trilogy, alright? You got Rey, you got Daisy Ridley, who didn't like Star Wars, never watched it, but cast as the lead. I don't think that's helpful in general. Now, you can argue when Harrison Ford was cast as Han Solo, he didn't really give a shit. But he didn't give a shit because it didn't mean anything at the time, alright? By the time he was making them, it wasn't Star Wars now, it was Star Wars then. It was the creation, it was the burgeonings of what became the Force and became Jedi and Sith and the entire universe that George Lucas created. So I can understand why Harrison Ford was like, I don't give a shit. Because he's like a 40-year-old guy, and he doesn't care about this stuff. And he was creating it. He wasn't really indulged in it. But when you look at someone like Luke Skywalker, Mark Hamill, the guy loves the shit. He lives the shit. And I like that. I like it when the actors love the stuff as much as I love the stuff, as much as Star Wars fans love the stuff. And you can tell on screen the people who love it and the people who don't. When you saw John Boyega on screen, you believed him and you wanted to like him, even though they trashed his character in the last 2 movies of the sequels. But it is what it is. I do believe they'll do a better job with this show than they did with the sequels, and that is really all I ask. Anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there. If you didn't, Lord Vader himself gonna come after you. You don't want that, no. You really don't, so just subscribe anyway to avoid. And I've been NarendraTheComic. You've been Grant. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,000 days now. We ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe. Pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content. So hashtag never know here. Just that goes. Also bring the pagwas means nonsense in Punjabi. We also bring that. Bring a lot. Bring a little. Do a lot. Do a little. But we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more, see you then. Skadoosh.
I got you! I got you! Take that, you friggin' psycho! I got you!